Welcome to the Warframe Weekly Reset. Teshin this week is offering a rifle riven mod. Akrathis is selling a Forma blueprint, 5,000 Kuva, a companion weapon riven mod, a melee riven mod, and a secondary arcane adapter. Remember to trade in your riven slivers at Paladino. Bird 3 is offering an Amber Archon Shard this week. In Nightwave this week, there's Night and Day, collect 10 Vomor Foss residue in the Cambion Drift. All you play Ollie's Crash Course and complete a race. Sortie Expert, complete 3 sorties. The Price of Freedom, free 1 captured Solaris using a random crown. Then the 30x miss 15 missions and 500 enemies. Special items this week are the Cycron Solstice Skin Blueprint, the Fulman Solstice Skin Blueprint, the Tatsu Solstice Skin Blueprint, the Atarax Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Karak Desert Camo Skin Blueprint, the Boolean Sugatra, the Glassmaker Sigil, the Emissary Emblem, the Saturn VI Emblem, the Saturn VI Knee Plates, the Will of Saturn VI Glyph Dark, the keys to enter Nihil's Oubliettes, which is also here, the Glassmaker Ornament, the Gamma Color Palette, the Plasma Sword Blueprint, and the Emissary Ornament. The special mods this week are Efficient Beams for the Convectrix, where it only consumes ammo while it's dealing damage, also adds 150% status chance. Bursting Mass for the Mutilus Quanta. The infested mass accumulates 200% of the damage that goes through it and deals it in a 15-meter radius when it expires. Secondary fire will manually detonate an existing mass. We got Clip Delegation for the Sobek. On reload, next magazine has status, chance, and multi-shot increased by 15% per shot landed with the current magazine, with a max of 15 stacks. There's Metamorphic Magazine for the Gorgon. Adds 90% magazine capacity and 90% ammo maximum, and inflicting 20 cumulative attacks on an enemy will petrify them for 5 seconds. And then finally, Ambush Optics for the Rubico. Just minus 50% zoom. The Archon Hunt this week is a Mar of an extermination and disruption before the fight. So, in Deep Archimedia, the personal modifiers are Transference Distortion, you can't use Operator or Drifter, Untreatable, pickups can't heal, and you can't pick up health orbs, so you must rely on abilities. Ammo Deficient, ammo restored by drops in gear is reduced to 75%, and Abbreviated Abilities, minus 50% duration. For the mission modifiers, the first mission is Alchemy with the deviation of Alchemical Invulnerability, where 10% of enemies have an elemental barrier they have to destroy using an amphora of the same element. The first risk variable is post-mortal surges, where slain enemies explode, with the elite risk variable being bolstered belligerence, where all enemies have overguard equal to 50% of their max health. Combined with alchemical invulnerability, that might be a little tedious. The next mission is Exterminate, with the deviation of Sealed Armor, where the enemies take 90% less damage from non-weak point hits, so aim for the weak points, where you basically won't be doing damage. The risk variable is Fortified Foes, where Guardian Xmas units may be encountered, including Guardian Xmas Necromex, making any of them a high priority target. And the elite risk variable is Entanglement. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies endure reduced movement speed and parkour velocity. Aim for the head, but far away. Sniper time. Alright, next is Assassination, with the deviation of Relentless Tide. The Fragmented Tide never stops attacking. It's basically second phase of the full Centipede, but like just the entire fight. The risk variable is Bold Venture. Enemies deal minus 50% damage and take plus 15% damage, but gain plus 15% movement speed, attack speed, and fire rate. And the elite risk variable is Devil's Bargain. Allies within 4 meters of slain enemies gain plus 25% fire rate at the cost of minus 50% ammo efficiency. In the temporal Archimedes side of things, the personal modifiers are Knife Step Syndrome, lose 2 health while moving and jumping bosses the effect. Energy Exhaustion, lose 2 energy per second for each enemy within 10 meters of you, so stay away from enemies. Abbreviated abilities, also the same as the other one, where it's minus 50% duration. And permanent energy. Max health reduced each time health damage is taken. For the mission variables, we are starting with stage defense, where the deviation is noise suppression, where drones will fly above flares, spraying them with a fervon gas. The risk variable is arcade automata. Enemy guns launch large, slow-moving orbs instead of their usual ordnance. With the elite risk variable of Balloon Fest, Sculptra Harbingers are more numerous and attack and move more quickly. Just a lot of drones. In the next mission of Hell Scrub Tech Rod Edition, the deviation is Sporogenesis, where Tech Rod tumors appear near Hell Scrubbers, increasing the rate of life support decay with each active tumor. With the risk variable of Tech Rod Speedrun, all enemies are replaced with Tech Rod and move much faster. Oh, I'd hope the Tech Rod are on the mission. Hell Scrub Tech Rod, that makes sense. And the elite risk variable is Corrupted Flesh. Tech Rod enemies are infused with a fervon and take damage over time. They explode when killed and leave behind deadly fervon in their wake. Seems like a very... So, just watch your footing, because it's probably going to get real messy as you play. The assassination has the deviation of Toxic Tank. The tank has a toxic aura and leaves toxic trails, and all of its attacks deal toxin damage. You may want to use a frame that has some armor, because your shields will not help you. The risk variable is Miasmite Swarm. Tech-Rot Miasmites swarm out of the shadows throughout the mission. So that's fun. And the elite risk variable is Bolstered Belligerence. All enemies have Overguard equal to 50% of their max health. So not only are those Miasmites just everywhere, they also have Overguard. So that's going to be fun. With both Archimedias taking 2 slots on the scans, make sure to come to Tagfur to do at least 1 Netracell. Call's mission this week is Prison Break, with the challenges being Deathless, complete the mission without dying or becoming veiled.
Call ready to deploy.
Bomb Run, get 5 kills with grenades while flying. Defeat Venkrotel, search around the map and find her. Blow Up Good, get 10 kills with grenades.
Blue girls say we got
maxes
veils
that
to
would
break.
do both of these. Break and armor veils, remove 5 veils using Veil Breaker. And Gene Stamp collection, collect 5 Gene Stamps. Come over to Darvo to help Clem and get a free Clem blueprint. And come to Maru for your free Iatan treasure. Duviri Circuit has Garuda, Baruch, and Hildren. Steel Buff Circuit has Bow Incarnon, Latron Incarnon, Furus Incarnon, Furax Incarnon, and Strun Incarnon, plus Ribbons and Kuva. Normal Descendia has 3x 10,000 credits, 50 Boss Rate, an Arcane Nullifier, 2,500 Endo, 50 more Boss Rate, Arcane Tempo, 50 more Boss Rate, 30,000 credits, 3 Arcane Furies, and an Amp Arcane Adapter. Steel Path Descendia has 75 Ignia, a primary Arcane Adapter, Melee Kareen, 75 more Ignia, a Melee Arcane Adapter, another Melee Kareen, 15 Mafiga, 25 Steel Essence, 3 Arcane Concentrations, and an Amber Archon Shard. Thanks for watching. This has been Wither. I tried to add a little bit more this time. Let me know what you think. Anyways, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Peace.